Okay, so y'all, this is what happened the other day. People got lost when they were clapping. It always happens. People clap and they move over when they clap, and then they... It's not where I was earlier. So here's what happened, and maybe this has happened to you, but so I got a phone call. It was weird. The lady has this southern accent, and she goes, hi, may I speak to Ellen? And that's my southern accent. I'm from New Orleans. I can do it. And I said, this is Ellen. And she said, how are you today? And I said, I'm fine. How are you? And she said, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. And I said, what are you calling about? And she goes, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I was adjusting my headset. And I said, what are you calling about? That's what I said. And she goes, I'm calling about your request to refinance your student loans. Which doesn't make sense, because if there's one thing I have, it's money. And if there's one thing I don't have, is a college education. And I said, what are you talking about? And she goes, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I was adjusting my headset. And that's when I realized I was talking to a robot. A machine asked me how I was doing. A machine told me how its day was going. A machine lied to me about its headset. They're getting smarter, they really are. They have pretty southern accents, and they're trying to trick us into thinking that they're people, which is scary. This is even worse than when our butts learned how to dial. Robocalls have been around for a while, but you could tell, because the voice was like a robot voice. There were awkward pauses, and it sounded like a robot. Now they have real voices that have like southern accents, and they can have entire conversations. And now I'm suspicious anytime I pick up the phone. I'm just paranoid about everything. I answer the phone and I hear, hey baby, it's Portia, and I'm like, nice try. Yeah, how do I know it's really Portia? And she's like, you know my voice. And I'm like, that's exactly what a robot would say. Tell me something only the real Portia would know. And she's like, you have a tattoo of Henry Winkler above your belly button? And I was like, lucky guess, Terminator. And then I hung up and I hurled my phone into the sea. Technology is great, but it's advancing way too fast. There are robots taking orders at McDonald's. There are robot bartenders on cruise ships. I even heard some people are building sex robots. And by sex, some people, I mean men. And it's scary, because robots could take over. They're stronger than us. They're smarter than us. They know not to eat Tide Pods. If robots could pretend to be people, then people should pretend to be robots. So Twitch, show people how easy it is for people to be robots.
Gotcha. It's just me, myself, and I. 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 Now you tease my plug one style, and my plug one step to shake. You say plug 1 and 2 are hippies nowhere, not just pure plug 4. Always pushing that we formed an image, there's no need to lie. But when it comes to being plug 1, it's just me, myself, and I. It's just me, myself, and I. It's just me, myself, and I. It's just me, myself, and I.
Hi, I'm Andy. Ellen asked me to remind you to subscribe to her channel so you can see more awesome videos, like videos of me getting scared or saying embarrassing things, like Ball Peen Hammer, and also some videos of Ellen and other celebrities, if you're into that sort of thing.